Okay, this is your signal now. Now you find out x of minus t. X of minus t is equal to what? 1. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta minus of sine 2 pi t. Add these two. Xe of t is equal to xe of t is equal to x of t plus x of minus t divided by 2. That means if you add it, this will get cancelled. 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 1. So that is the answer. That will fetch you 2 marks. And it, sir, can you sketch this signal? How to sketch 1? Signal 1 can you sketch like this? The meaning of 1 is signal value is 1 means minus infinity to plus infinity, its value is 1 only. So therefore it is like this. And when you see this one, it is symmetrical about the origin. Whatever is there from 0 to infinity, same thing is there from 0 to minus infinity. That's how we are going to sketch the signal xc of t. And xo of t. Xo of t is nothing but equal to xo of t is nothing but equal to x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2. Subtract these two. This will get cancelled. What will you get? 2 sine 2 pi t. So once again you verify this one. So what is that? At 0 its value is 0 and sine function will be what? Sine function will be antisymmetric. Left hand side is double fold of right hand side. Okay, right? So at 0 its value is 0. At pi, all those things, its value will be 2, like this. And this is your xo of. Left hand side is the double fold of right hand side. At origin, it will be 0. You fold once here, it will come here. And this will fold, you will get this, right? So that's what we can, there is a 2 marks question, 2 or 3 marks in the examination. Easily we can do it, right? Another examination problem, you take it. This is once again taken from your prescribed textbook, Simon Heikin, and which was asked in the examination twice or thrice. Problem number 13. X of t is equal to 1 plus t cube 1 plus t cube into cos cube 10t into cos cube 10t. So this is once again taken from the prescribed textbook Simon Heikin and was asked in the examination. So find out x of minus t first. What will you get? Minus t whole cube is minus t cube. So 1 minus t cube you will get it into
Sir, not visible, sir.
minus theta. Cos of t, replace t by minus t. Cos of minus theta is cos theta itself, and therefore what will you get? Cos cube 10t. Okay, right. Now what is that? You can write it. Xc of t is equal to x of t plus x of minus t divided by 2, which is equal to multiply this one by cos cube 10t plus t cube cos cube 10t plus cos cube 10t minus t cube cos cube 10t whole divided by 2. So this one gets cancelled. Then what will you get? Cos cube 10t plus cos cube 10t, 2 cos cube 10t divided by 2 gets cancelled. What will you get? Xc of t is equal to cos cube 10t. Once you say that cos function, cos is, what is that? Symmetrical about the origin. Therefore, it is correct answer. Similarly, xo of t is equal to x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2. ನಿಮ್ಮದ್ರ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದ್ರ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತೈತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ. Okay, right. So what is that we have is x of t minus x of minus t divided by 2. Subtract. What will you get? Cos cube 10t plus t cube cos cube 10t Minus of this one is what? Minus cos cube 10t plus t cube cos cube 10t divided by 2. And what we have is cos cube 10t gets cancelled. 2 cos cube, 2t cube cos cube 10t, therefore t cube cos cube 10t is the answer. That is your xo of t. Once again, t is equal to 0, even though cos exists, t is 0, therefore it is 0. And t, when it is cube, it will become minus, what is that we have? Since because of the t cube, what will happen is, you will get the anti-symmetric in the negative side. So you can sketch it and you can check it out. It will get, you will get anti-symmetric, right? So this is the answer for that. xo of t is equal to t cube cos cube 10t, right? So that's it. That is another examination problem. Now, the last one, a very interesting one. Carefully you should do it. This is the toughest problem ever seen in the history of the signal system. Okay, right? Carefully observe this. Problem number 14. Okay, right. So when I asked the students, sir, odd and even parts are very easy, they said. Then they have given this question. The question is something like this. Figure shows the parts of the signal x of t and its even part for t greater than 0 only. X of t and its even part for t less than 0 is not shown. Complete the plots of x of t, xc of t, also obtain odd part of x of t. Okay, I'll write it and then once again I'll read it once again. Observe carefully. So what he said is, figure shows the part of the signal. That means complete signal is not given. Okay. That is the beauty of this problem. 0, 1, x of t. Amplitude is 2. So this is your t. X of t. This is not complete signal. It is a part of the signal. I'll repeat the question. Figure shows parts of the signal x of t and its even part for t greater than 0. That means a signal for t greater than 0. Positive side only given. Negative side signal is not given. You need to complete. So what is that he said? Only. And its even part. So even part for t less than 0 is not shown. And its even part, x of t and its even part for t less than 0. That means even part for t less than 0 also not given. That means it is like this. Its value is 2. Will go up to 2. 0. This is xc of t. This is also not complete. See the question. The question is, half signal is given, half. Why it is difficult? Many students in the I have seen in the year 2005, when I evaluated around 500 papers, only 10 students have completed this problem. 490 students didn't complete the problem. The question is like this. Figure shows the parts of the signal x of t for t greater than 0, and part of the figure shows the x of t and its even part for t greater than 0 only it is shown. T less than 0 signal is there, but it has not shown. Your aim is to complete the figure, complete the signal and its even part, and also find odd part of the signal. Are you getting my point? I'll repeat the question. The figure shows the x of t and xc of t for t less than 0 is not shown. T greater than 0 only shown for both x of t and xc of t. Complete the original signal x of t and xc of t, and also find odd part of the signal. That's what the question is, right? So therefore, what you should do? How will you do this problem? First part is easy. So this was asked for 8 marks. This question was asked for 8 marks. So how to do this problem? First part 2 marks, you can easily do it. The question is, complete the even part. We know that xc of t. xc of t is what? It is symmetric about the origin. So whatever is there on the right hand side, left hand side is the mirror image. So therefore, this part majority students have done it. This is 2, and This is minus 2, 0. That's it. That will fetch you 2 marks. Just because we know that xc of t is symmetrical about the origin, whatever is there in the right hand side, same thing will be there on the left hand side. That will fetch you 2 marks. That part majority of the students have done it. Now, what about x of t, xo of t? Okay. Odd part is what is that we have? We can. So now to find out xo of t, what you should do is, we all know that x of t is nothing but what? X of t is equal to, any signal is made out of what? X, a even part plus odd part. What is that you want? You want odd part. Therefore, what you should do? Xo of t is nothing but equal to, xo of t is nothing but x of t minus xc of t. Or you can write it as x of t plus minus xc of t. Okay, right. But still we don't know x of t complete. But what is the portion you know? That you find out. Rest we shall think of. Now, observe carefully. Now, I'll take x of t. Known part only I'll take it. Known part is this. 0, 1, its value is 2, x of t. Is it okay? X of t. And xc of t, complete I know. I'll write it. But minus xc of t I want. This is x of t, xc of t. Minus xc of t means fold vertically. So therefore, what is that you are going to get? This is your minus xc of t. This is a part of x of t. Okay, right. How to do it? Complete it now. Okay, right. Now what is that you can write it? Observe carefully. Minus 2 plus 2. What will you get? Minus 2 plus 2 is what? 0. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Left hand side we don't know. Complete for t less than 0 x of t we don't know. Only right hand side we know. So right side only you do it. So now you go for this. So minus 2 plus 2 is 0. You start from this point. Constant plus increase is increase. Where to where it should increase? Okay, right. Go to this point. What is this one? At 1. What is the value? 2. What is the value at 1? Its value. See, for 1 unit it is increased. See, for 2 units it is increasing by 2 means this has to be minus 1. Now, constant plus, now minus 2 plus minus 1. 2 plus minus 1 is what? 1. So therefore, constant plus increase is increase. Where to where? Go to end points. Minus 2 plus 2 0. Minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is what? 1. So therefore, at this point it will be 1. So the constant plus increase up to 1. Now, after increasing between these 2 points, constant plus increase is increase. Then there is a fall by 1 unit. There is a fall by 2 units. Sorry, there is a fall by 2 units. Fall by 2 units. Fall by 2 units means 1 to minus 1 it will go. Next, 0 plus something is something, no? So something is this much, as it is you paste it. 0, 1, 2. So that's how. That is your xo of t only for right hand side. Left hand side we don't know because we don't know the left hand side portion of the original signal. Now what we should do? We should do, it is, what is that? It is antisymmetric we said. What is the antisymmetric? Left hand side is the double fold of right hand side, no? Okay, right. Now what I will do is use the property. The basic property is what? This one. This is your x of the right hand side. One fold you do. So time fold I will do it. Time fold. If you do time fold, what will happen? Same thing is there. Fold it this side. What will you get? Like this. Time fold. This is 1. This is minus 1. This one I have folded once to the left. Next, amplitude fold. As I said, amplitude fold. That means vertical fold you write it. So what you should do, this will go to upside, this will come to downside. Okay, right, amplitude fold. Now you take this one. So left hand side is the double fold of right hand side now. That you take it and paste it here. 0, -1, -2. That I'll take and paste it here only. Right? So that's it. That will fetch you 3 marks. 8 marks question. This will 2 marks. This will be 3 marks. And you see that left hand side is the double fold of right hand side. We get this one. Still 3 more marks is left out. What is that? Complete the signal is said. How to complete the signal? Because we know that x of t is nothing but equal to what? X of t is equal to xe of t plus xo of t. Add these two. Xe of t is nothing but what? Xe of t is nothing but symmetrical about the origin. This is 0, 1, 2. Its amplitude is 2. -1, -2. This is your xe of t. Xo of t is nothing but what? Xo of t is the double fold of. Okay, right. Xo of t is as it is, you copy it. Sorry. This is your xo of t. It is 1, 0, 1, 2, -1, -2. This is -1, 1, -1. This is xo of t. Add these two. If you add these two, okay, right. Observe carefully. What is that we have? Increase plus increase is increase only. See, at -1 its value is 1 because it is at 0 its value is 2 means it has to be 1 here at -1. Okay, right. Increase plus increase is increase. Therefore, what is that you are going to get at -2? 1 plus 1 is what? 2. So, increase up to 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. 0 plus 0 is 0 up to 2. Next, fall by 2 units. So, from 2 fall by 2 units means it will come back to 0. Next, go to endpoints. Now, up to 0. Increase plus increase, increase. But go to endpoints. -1 plus 1, 0. Where is it? At -1. What is the value? -1 plus 1 is 0. 0 plus 2. 0 plus 2 is what? 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. So therefore, what you should do? It will increase up to 2. At 0, its value is 2. 0 plus 2. And -1 plus 1 is increase plus increase is increase. So therefore, what you are going to get? Its value is 2. Now, still very interesting. Increase plus decrease is constant. Increase plus decrease is constant. If the amount of increase is equal to amount of decrease, then it may be, what is that? 0. Now go to endpoints and fix it and join. What is that we have? 0 plus 2 is 2. And 1 plus here 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So therefore you are going to get 2. So it is constant at 2. And sir, if you want to verify, in between also you can verify. In between what is the value? 0.5. In between what is the value? 1.5. 1.5 plus 0.5 is also 2. And 0 plus 2 is also 2. And 1 plus 1 is also 2. Therefore it is constant. We can see constant means, see, increase plus decrease is constant. Constant at all the points. You add each and every point, it is constant. 2 only you will get it. That's why it is 2. Next. At 1, fall by 2 units. Fall by 2 units means it will come to 0. Afterwards, what is that we have? Increase plus decrease is constant. Constant can be 0. We don't know. -1 plus 1, 0. And half the way I'll take it. Minus 0.5 plus 0.5, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Okay, no need to take it. And no need to check the right hand side because in the question itself, x of t and xe of t for even x of t and xe of t for t greater than 0 is given. As it is, you can paste it. See this? He has given this one, no? That as it is, I have pasted here. And only the completing the x. So this is your complete x of t. You will get it. Go through the video twice, thrice, 4 times. Lots of confusion you may have. And this is the toughest problem ever seen in the history of the signal system on odd and even part. Okay, right? The speciality generally why it is difficult, no? Students have not come across such kind of problem until that. Either odd part is given, a signal is given, find out odd and even part, that is fine. Or odd and even part is given, find out the signal, that is also fine. See, what will happen in this case is, half problem is given, half answer is given. What you should find out? Half answer and half problem you should find out. That is the reason it is difficult, I said. If the problem is given, we can give the solution. If the solution is given, you can create a problem. But here it is not like that. The problem in this one is, half problem, half answer is given. Other half part of the problem and other half part of the answer we should find out. That's why students were confused with this. Other than that, this even odd parts problems are very easy to do. Okay, that is the reason this is also a special problem that I have seen in the history of signals and system, and you can easily do it. So this is the method you should follow. Repeat the video twice, thrice, 4 times. If you are finding it difficult, you can come and discuss, or you can call me on video, right? Okay, right. Now once again, we will move on to the next topic in this. So one derivation is we have seen for 12 marks in the examination, 6 marks, 2 questions we have seen. And this question is taken from Sham series. I said no, some of the books, reference books, I said, HP Su, I said. That HP, from that book, it is solved problems and book. See, the Sham series advantage, no? The Sham series, they'll write it for all the subjects of the electronics. The speciality of the Sham series is all of them are solved problems. Sir, is it guide? No, it is a McGraw-Hill publication, international publication, wherein you will find only solved problems. That is that too very standard problems we have seen. So this is a problem. These 2 problems, next 2 problems are taken from that book, solved problem only, which was asked for 12 marks in the examination, or 12 or 10 marks, I think. Okay, right? Let us do that kind of problem. Okay, right. It's a 5 marks question. First part. Problem number 14. 14 or 15? Check number accommodate. It's 15. Okay, right. Now, if x of t and x of n are even, if x of t and x of n are even, fine. Even recent paper also we have seen this kind of question. Minus a to show that minus a to plus a x of t dt is equal to 2 integration from 0 to a x of t dt. And second one, this is the first one. Second one, summation n varies from minus k to plus k, x of n is equal to x of 0 plus 2 times summation n varies from 1 to k, x of n. 2.5 marks each. Okay, one is continuous, another one is discrete. Problem taken from your Sham series textbook. Observe carefully. First one I will take it. LHS you take it. LHS is what? Integration from minus a to plus a x of t dt. LHS. Okay, right. You split this integration. This can be written as what? Integration from minus a to 0 x of t dt plus integration from 0 to a x of t dt. Minus a to plus a can be written as what? 0 to a. Okay. Now, I want my answer in the form of 0 to a x of t dt. 2 times. 0 to a x of t dt is 1 is there. One more. This one is simplified so that I can add it, I can get it in that format now. So consider the first term. Consider first term of RHS. Consider the first term of the RHS. What is that we have? Minus a to 0 x of t dt. Now, for this one, you go for substitution. Replace t by minus lambda. Replace t by minus lambda. When t is equal to, replace t by minus lambda, therefore t is equal to minus lambda. dt is equal to minus d lambda. dt is equal to minus d lambda. Now, replace the, what is that? Upper limit and lower limit also. So, what is that we have? When t is equal to 0, when t is equal to upper limit, when t is equal to 0, lambda is also equal to 0. When t is equal to minus a, when t is equal to minus a, t you substitute minus a is equal to minus lambda, therefore lambda is equal to a. Lambda is equal to a, you will get it. So when t ranges from minus a to 0, lambda ranges from a to 0. So therefore, what is that? You can write it. First term, integration from minus a to 0, x of t dt is equal to integration from, when t ranges from minus a to 0, lambda ranges from a to 0. a to 0, what is that we have? X of t, x of minus lambda. T is replaced by minus lambda and dt is replaced by minus d lambda. But lambda is a dummy variable. What do you mean by dummy variable? Dummy variable is the variable where it doesn't have any meaning. For example, dummy variable, when I say y is equal to 2x plus c, something like that, if we have, all of them are dummy variable, we said. The reason is, now let us take v is equal to IR. What is v here? When I say this one, v is the voltage, I is the current, R is the resistance. What about y? Y is nothing but what? Y is, we don't know, unknown value. We don't have any specific meaning. X is also dummy variable. C is also dummy variable. That means when a variable doesn't have any meaning, that variables we call it as what? Dummy variables. But here, V is the voltage, I is the current, R is the resistance. We cannot replace it by any other letter. So for dummy variables, advantage is you can replace it by any letter. For example, instead of Y, I can put R. R, I can put K. Doesn't matter here. So therefore, this kind of the variables which doesn't have any meaning is known as dummy variable. Here, lambda is a dummy variable. Therefore, I can replace. See, if it is satisfied for lambda, it will satisfy for other values also. Therefore, I can replace it by t. Therefore, what is that? I can write it. Integration from minus a to 0 x of t dt is equal to what is that? You can write it. Integration from where to where? A to 0 x of blind replacement. Instead of lambda, it can replace it by, don't do substitution. Substitution is different, lambda is different. When you are doing substitution, you will have to change the limits. Limits also we should change accordingly. But replacement means instead of lambda, I am applying t, that's all. X of minus t into minus dt. Therefore, since minus sign is there, I can, instead of a to 0, I can write it as 0 to a x of minus t dt. But x of t is even, given, x of t is even, is given here. So therefore, what is that? You can write it, x of minus t is equal to what? X of t. Therefore, it is equal to 0 to a x of t dt. Now you substitute in equation number 1. LHS is equal to, substitute in 1. LHS is equal to, first term only replace it, 0 to a x of t dt. Second term as it is, you write it, 0 to a x of t dt, which is equal to 2 integration from 0 to a x of t dt. That's what, which is equal to RHS. This will fetch you 2.5 marks. Okay. Now, go for the second one. So that is the first part. Second part is something like this. What is that we have? Summation n varies from LHS is equal to what? summation n varies from minus k to plus k x of n. Minus k to plus k x of n. This can be splitted into what? Summation n varies from minus k to minus 1 x of n plus x of 0 plus summation n varies from 1 to k x of n. We can. Sir, how we can write this way? Why can't you split like this way? Continuous time signal, when I say continuous time signal, minus a to 0, 0 to a, we can write it. But when you are going for discrete, we cannot do like that, because, so let us say if it is minus a to plus a, if you say minus a to 0 and 0 to a, we can take it, because from the same point only it will start. But discrete is not like that. See, when I say discrete elements, 0, 1 element is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, up to n. Minus 1, minus 2, so on, up to minus n. So we have all the elements are there in all the points we have. Now, if you take it from, sir, if you do like this, what will happen, sir? Only in continuous you can do this way, because it will go up to this point and then it is same thing. Now it is not like that. When you start from minus n to 0, if you take it, all the elements from 0 up to n will take, 0 it will take, and 0 to n, this element once again. That means 0th element will be considered twice. That is the reason we should not take like that. What you should do, we should not take it from minus n to 0 and 0 to n. If you take like that, the 0th element will be taken twice. Hence, what you should do is summation from where to where? Minus n to minus. See, summation is nothing but what? Plus. What is the difference between summation and plus? Plus is nothing but plus. Summation is nothing but plus, plus, plus. That is the meaning of summation. Summation means adding all the values for different values of n, you add this function. That is what the meaning of it. Now what I am doing is, while adding it, if you take from minus n to 0, minus n, element value at minus 1, n up to 0, we are adding it. And when you take it from 0 to n, 0th value is also added once again. Instead of that, what we do is minus n to minus 1, 1 to n, and 0th value I will take it separately. So that is the reason minus n to minus 1 I have taken. And what is that we have? X of 0 I have taken. And 1 to k, minus k to 1. And what is that we have? X of 0, 1 to k I have taken. 1 to k. 1 to k. 1 to minus k we have taken. So therefore, we should be very much careful while doing discrete. If that is the case, check the answer. What is that answer? You should get it. X of 0 plus 2 times n varies from 1 to k x of n is said. That means x of 0 is readily available. 1 to k x of n is readily available. So these two terms are okay. This first term is simplified so that we can get 2 times n to 1 to k x of n, we can get it. So therefore, what you should do? So we should take it like this way. LHS is equal to, consider the first term. Consider first term in LHS. What you should do? Summation n varies from minus k to minus 1 x of n. Replace n by what? N is equal to minus lambda. N is equal to minus lambda. Now, when n is equal to minus k, what about lambda? When n is equal to minus k, lambda is equal to mobile. Okay, okay. Look here. So when put n is equal to minus lambda, when n is equal to minus k. When n is equal to minus k is equal to minus lambda. Therefore, lambda is equal to k. When n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to minus 1, minus 1 is equal to minus lambda. Therefore, lambda is equal to 1. Therefore, LHS is what is that? So this is nothing but equal to summation n varies from minus k to minus 1 x of n is equal to summation lambda ranges from n varies from minus k to minus 1, n ranges from minus k to minus 1, lambda ranges from k to 1. Lambda ranges from k to 1. X of minus lambda. X of minus lambda because n is equal to minus lambda. See that when n varies from minus k to minus 1, lambda ranges from k to 1. Okay, right. Once again, lambda is a dummy variable. Replace it by n. Okay. Replace lambda is a dummy variable, replace it by n. Therefore, which is nothing but equal to what? Summation lambda ranges from k to 1 x of minus n. X of minus n. Okay. X of minus n, we can write it. Now lambda ranges from k to 1 x of minus n. Summation from k to 1 and 1 to k are same. Summation n lambda ranges from k to 1 and 1 to k are same because lambda ranges from 1 to k. X of, okay, lambda is replace it by n means this also replaced by n. N ranges from k to 1 and x of minus n is there. So therefore, what is that? You can write it. N ranges from where to where? K to 1 or 1 to k doesn't make any difference. Therefore, you will get it as x of minus n. What is the meaning of this one? Summation from k to 1 and 1 to k are same, I am saying it. But here, when I am saying from integration from minus a to 0 and 0 to minus a, you will get negative sign, I said. How come it is positive, negative here? How come it is not negative? See, this is because of the property of the integration. But how there also it should applicable? No. But it's not applicable. The reason is, summation is nothing but what? Adding the value of the function from 1 to k. Or summation of k to 1. Adding from k to 1 or 1 to k doesn't make any difference because adding all the values from 1 to k means what? Let us say if you take 1 plus 2 plus 3, you're adding from this. 1 to 3, you're adding it. So add from 3 to 1, you will get same thing, no? So that means summation will not get negative. Summation from 1 to 3 or 3 to 1 doesn't make any difference. Adding from this side or this side doesn't make any difference. Therefore, summation from k to 1 or 1 to k doesn't make any difference. Hence, we should represent it as 1 to k only. Now, this you can write it as, and what is that? X of n given. X of n is what? Even. It is given from the in the problem itself. See that the problem is said that x of t and x of n are even. So hence, what is that? You can write it. This can be written as what? Summation n varies from 1 to k x of n. We can write it. Now substitute in equation 2. What is 2? Split up given, no? This you call it as equation number 2. Substitute in 2. LHS is equal to what? First term. First term is what? First term is nothing but this one, no? First term is nothing but this one. Minus k to minus 1. That is nothing but 1 to k, no? Summation n varies from 1 to k x of n plus x of 0 plus summation n varies from 1 to k x of n. Now, you add this and this are same, add these two. Therefore, x of 0 plus 2 times summation n varies from 1 to k x of n, which is equal to RHS. That's how we should do it. This is a 5 marks question in the examination. Carefully should practice it twice or thrice. Otherwise, this question has repeated even recent days also, twice or thrice. One part has asked, but in the year one of the old paper, we have seen all 4 questions are asked like this. X of t and x of n are even. I have done this problem. Next problem I will do x of t and x of n are odd. Same kind of one more problem I will do it, right? So carefully should repeat thrice or 4 times. Once again, if you find any difficulty, you can talk to me or discuss with me so that you can understand this problem. This is a very, very important problem that we have seen in the examination. Now, I'll move on to the next problem, and don't try to copy here. At home, what you should do is repeat the video and pause it and copy down the notes. Now I'll move on to the next one. Problem number 16. Problem number 16 is say that x of t and x of n are odd. Observe carefully. Only changes I will modify it. Rest and all I will keep it as it is. The question is like this. Oh, 3 minutes. Change my okay. Right. Now, if x of t and x of n are odd, show that minus a to plus a x of t dt is 0 and minus n varies from minus k to plus k, x of n is 0. Observe here. So this we need to prove. Same process is there. Observe carefully. Split up, everything remains same. Okay, right. X of t, x of n, everything will remain same. What is that we are going to have? So we'll have to prove that it is 0. So now what is that you can write it? So this is here x of t given. X of t is odd. If it is odd means what is that we have? Integration from minus a to 0. This is x of minus t is there. Since x of t is odd, this is nothing but what? 0 to a, you will get negative sign. That's it. See, 0 to x of minus t is even means what? X of t is even means what? X of minus t is nothing but x of t itself, we said. If x of t is odd means x of minus t is nothing but minus x of t. Therefore, the minus sign you will get it. Rest will remain same. This will be minus sign. And these two gets cancelled. Answer is 0, which is equal to RHS. That's it. Okay. So same derivation you should do it. Next, second part, same thing. This also it should be. Split up, everything remains same. Everything, whole thing remains same. Only thing is x of t n is what? Odd. This is given. If x of n is odd means you will get minus sign. So therefore what you will get? So this is nothing but equal to what? This minus sign you will get it because x of minus n is minus x of n. Therefore you will get minus sign. And this you will get it as minus sign. And this will be gets cancelled, but you will get x of 0. But x of 0 is equal to, which is equal to 0 because for odd parts, I have given odd parts, what is that? Origin value is 0, I said. For odd signals, odd part, x of n is 0. X of n is equal to 0. Therefore, what is that we get? That is the basic property of the odd function. Origin, its value is 0, I said, no? Oh, x of 0 means what? Value of x of n at 0. Its value is 0 only, which is equal to RHS. That's it. So that's about the problems on the odd and even parts of the signal. Next, I will move on to the some of the one or two one problem is there. After that, I will move on to the basic elementary signals. Right? We'll stop at this level. I'll continue in the next class.